Well, we're in Southampton today, and Carol's been on. It's not the first Let's Rock you've done. Hello, Carol.
Hello, Pat. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you for asking. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah.
As I say, it's not the first one you've done in this series, but I think today was a pretty good one. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
I really, really did. I did Let's Rock Leeds the other month, but it was my first show back, recovering from flu and bronchitis. So I was really quite nervous. Surprisingly so, after such a many years of singing. But it kind of took the wind out of my sails a bit, and so I've done a few shows since then. I felt very relaxed today, and the crowd are up for everything, which always lifts you so much as a performer. You know?
Yeah, Southampton's a really good place for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
This time last year we did this for the first time, and now you're on this bill. So I introduced you. I don't know if you heard it. As I said, if you're in the VIP area and you're having a cup of tea, you probably got China in your hand. I thought it was quite clever. Did you like that?
No, I thought it's really corny, Pat.
Okay.
Told you about your jokes before.
Have you heard about my Bonnie Tyler sat nav?
Go on.
Oh, it's not great because he keeps telling me to turn around.
Because you're lost in France.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And every now and then it falls apart.
Yeah.
Now, on a serious note, what's it like being in a husband-wife relationship with someone who's probably equally as famous in the cooking industry? Because Richard's a bit of a entrepreneurial chef, isn't he? He's Michelin and Michelin.
It's a wonder I'm not about 18 stone, because all his recipes start with a block of lard and half a pint of double cream.
Wow.
And he won't compromise for vegetarians or girls. But no, it's great because he's got a very successful and dynamic career, and so have I, and I think that's important that you've both got your own thing going on, and then you've got something to talk about, over the tea table. So
yeah, that's true. But a lot of people say over the tea table now they stop their kids bringing phones and tablets to the tea table, and you should talk about the day. Do you agree with that?
I absolutely agree with it. When the children were little, we have actually given them mixed messages, and I feel really bad because when they were little and nagging us to death, it's like, Mom, I need the toilet. It was like, get on your DS and shut up.
Yeah.
And now they're older. It's like, put that DS down and don't be so rude.
I think the DS has gone though. It's new.
Yeah, I'm showing how the years have passed. But yeah, so they used to go, but you used to let me play on it all the time.
Yeah.
And
they're confused.
Yeah, they are confused. So I've apologised to my children for everything, basically. I'm a shocking mother. But no, we say, right, come on, let's sit down, let's chat. We turn the telly off and we have a little bit of a chat and just see what everyone's been up to. And then you can all go back to your headphones, which is what they normally do.
Do you think any of your kids will be chefs or pop stars?
I've no idea. Dylan takes drumming lessons and guitar lessons, and he does do 20 minutes if you open the fridge door, so he's kind of got the show-off sort of element. Scarlett is doing creative media production at college, and she's an artist, and she does filmmaking, film editing and storyboarding, and she really is a backroom person and she enjoys that, and we've got loads of work experience coming up, so she can sort of see if that's the way she wants to go. So I think she'll do that. Dylan might be more the show off, I think. Yeah. And
do you like bringing your family to events like this? It's quite family orientated, Let's Rock, isn't it?
Yeah, I love bringing my kids.
And Richard.
Well, Richard tour manages me now when he can.
I did see him come on the stage when I was about to introduce, and he put down the bit of paper which is the list of the songs and stuff.
Richard tour managed the Tapao #25 live tour, because at the time he was just doing a 3-day consultancy for some restaurants, and I said I need a tour manager, and he said how hard can it be, and he is Mr. Spreadsheet and he is Mr. Organised, and he was amazing. It's like he'd been doing it for 20 years, and so whenever he's here he puts his tour manager hat on and he always makes sure I've got everything I need. And the kids, they're 17 and 12 now, so I don't have to worry about them getting... It used to be frantic in the early days of all the 80s festivals when they were little. Where are they? Has he got his wristband on? Has he gone out front on his own? He's only 5. It was quite stressful bringing them, but you had to bring them with you because they were so little, but now it's a bit more chilled. Yeah.
So if he tour manages you, do you make dinner?
You wouldn't want that. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
No,
unless you like a fish finger sandwich, and then
I do.
I'm your girl.
I do.
Yeah.
How many gigs are you doing a year at the moment then? Personal appearances, as in performing still, your songs.
Tons. I've just done the Vauxhall Tavern in London. We did our first acoustic show, which went brilliantly at the Vauxhall Tavern last week. I'm doing a 30-date theatre tour with Nick Kershaw and Go West starting in October. I'll be up in the Midlands in October. I'll be at the Robin 2. I'll be at Cheese and Grain Fest in Frome. Got quite a few in October, and then we're going on holiday. And then the winter tour kicks off. So to be honest, I've probably got about 45 shows between now and Christmas, which I'm really grateful for, but I will be utterly knackered.
I mean, do you find, obviously, when you say you're knackered, that you need to do this, or could you not do as much as you do? I mean, you still love doing it. I guess you don't do it because you have to.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I always say to people who ask that question, I didn't earn Paul McCartney money, but I'm lucky. I co-wrote all of my songs with my former partner, Ronnie. So that does give you a little bit of a pension, a music biz pension. So we have a nice life, and I've always been a sensible person with my money. In fact, I just did a financial interview for the Sunday Telegraph because they're very interested in how you make money in the music business. And so I've always been... not frugal and certainly not tight, but just a bit sensible, because I just think someone was always going to come and take it away. So I just make sure I don't overspend. So we have a really, really nice life, and I'm still enjoying it, and people still tell me I'm good at it. If the day comes when I don't feel I'm making those notes anymore, or the audience is sort of going, really? Put it away, I'll stop. Yeah.
But you do make the notes, and you're still instantly recognisable, so you must have a great time with these. Everybody goes, oh my God, that's Carol. It's so nice.
I do. There's a lot of love out there, which I'm really grateful for, and there's a lot of love out there for my peer group as well, and I think the 80s is, we spent the 90s denying we were ever in a band in the 80s, because we were derided. Everybody was like, oh, the 80s, it was really cheesy, it was really this. But people have then gone on to remember that apart from the great pop music and the really individual personalities like Boy George and like Kim Wilde and like me, and all really different people, it was such an interesting era, the sort of birthplace of technology, MTV, computers, all sorts of stuff was going on in the background, and I think it was an amazingly creative and diverse decade, and everybody's just remembering that fondly, and we're part of it.
We love having you on with us, Carol. Thanks for coming today.
Cheers, my love. Thanks. Hi, I'm Carol Decker from Tapau. Let's rock Southampton!